We all love mutton, don't we? Keeping goats and sheep may seem easy, but if you want good milk and healthy meat from them, you need a good plan. Victoria from the county government is here to share some best practices that can help Lucy improve her sheep farming.
We try to keep the sheep, first of all, so that we can feed our participants when they come, and secondly also so that we can also earn some income, so that we can also be able to continue with that project.
Now, Lucy, in this area, it's quite dry, and in fact, everywhere in the country and in the world, you're being affected by climate change. Has it affected you and your production of sheep?
Oh yes, it has, because the sheep likes to feed themselves on the ground. So with the drought, it has been challenging. A second, we have also been infected by some kind of disease that saw quite a number of them dying. And that was quite discouraging.
Oh, so sorry to hear that.
Yes.
So Victoria, with the climate change, I'm sure the grazing land is disappearing, and sheep are browsers. What would you advise our farmers to do, especially sheep farmers?
Sheep would say they are very good grazers, and they also browse depending on the kind of forage. She has put correctly that with climate change, we have seen a lot of reduction in the pastures. And so with that, now the sheep, they are getting low quality feed. And so even the productivity of the sheep is also very low. And we also say that if the feed is of poor nutritional quality, then you also expect the challenge of the diseases to come in.
Lucy, what do you do about climate change since it's already here with us?
In our farm here, we have planted bomaros grass. We try, when it has grown, we harvest and we stock. So to supplement this period of drought.
That is a very good strategy of coping with the climate issues.
Conservation of food, or the feeds?
Yes.
From which grass? Is it any kind of grass? Are we talking of hay? What are we talking about?
Yes, we are talking of the hay. It can be what they have introduced, the bomarods, and there are also so many other varieties which they can still introduce and get good quality pasture. And again also, I can see they have also paddocked the farm, so that is also another way of managing the grazing land. Do the rotational grazing so that they give each piece of land time for the pastures to regenerate. Another one is to make sure that they keep the correct stocking rates for the sheep and goats.
Yes.
If you have a small farm, definitely your herd will be smaller, so that it will be able to cater for the number of animals you have.
Ideally, with good pasture, you should keep 6 to 10 sheep in an acre. Paddock the land for better management of the grass, and do not keep the sheep in one paddock for more than 3 months.
To go along with the climate change, what kind of breed do you recommend for these dry areas?
Okay, for the sheep, we have our very adaptive kind of breed, that is the red Masai sheep. So that we improve on the productivity, we cross it with the Dopa, and then we can have a higher quality breed.
What breed are you having, Lucy?
I think we have the Doba.
Is the Dopa good here?
Yeah, Dopa adapts well here, but we still need those traits for resilience for the red Masai sheep. So the crosses will adopt better than a pure Dopa breed.
Aha. Yes. Have you ever had a visit from an extension officer to help you?
No.
You just walk into an agricultural extension office and you say that you need them to visit your farm, and they will come. The services are usually free of charge, and they will always update you on the new things to be done, the routine practices you need to do.
So have you vaccinated them?
Oh yes, we have vaccinated them.
What is the importance of vaccination, Victoria?
When we do vaccination, that is a preventive way of diseases. Instead of them getting sick and then you incur now the cost of treatment, which sometimes might even lead to loss of the animals.
Yes.
Yes, then for the sheep and goat, it is always very important to do regular deworming.
Victoria went on to say that it is very important to vaccinate your sheep against disease. Spray them regularly against ticks and deworm them regularly. Shear your sheep to stop buildup of manure and urine on the wool, as this brings parasites.